Two, three, three. Okay, everybody, welcome. We've got some hopefully creator safe mode music in the background from Monster Cat Gold. We are hopefully live right now on Twitch and Facebook, and now, according to Restream.io, just now live on YouTube. So welcome everybody. Previous couple of days, I was not streaming to Twitch. I was doing YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Now I am actually going to stream to Twitch today for day 4 of the journey and kind of see what Twitch has to say about this. And we're going to hop over to Grok as well. We're going to go back to... All right, we're going to see what Grok has to say. It's day 4 of our journey to 150K. Help me create an engaging title and description for a live stream using OBS and Restream.io. The links don't work. Oi. Additionally, what should be our focus today? I was thinking of writing a reflection, being bipolar, and it's what's the word that I'm looking for? And it's similarity to the yin yang. Yes, but please type out the links themselves. It doesn't to be copy pasteable into my Restream /OBS overlay. So we're going to have to update the titles here in just a second, Twitch. Yeah, here we go. Hopefully that works. And guys, I am actually, you can find the shirt that I'm wearing. It's a Comfort Color shirt. You can go to my website, Luxmeister, which I think, where was it? Oh, yeah. Let's do that real quick. Log into my Shopify account. I have a thing in my notebook. Printify. Oh, I'm not supposed. I shouldn't be going to Printify. This is where I need to go. I think this is the one. I don't know. So I got a bunch of fun, crazy stuff on here now, but this is the shirt that I'm wearing right now. I just got it in blue, but it's Comfort Colors. And it is a fantastic, very comfortable, warm shirt, as you can see. The earlier I wake up, the more coffee I get to drink. So true. So true, amigo. All right. So let's do first things first. It's in one of my journals. I got a couple of journals here. I got this one that I started around the same time I got this one, but I didn't start filling this one out until later. So let's see. A lot of people are doing the seasons of life thing. Read more, write more, math more. That's the one I wanted to do. All right, new product. No. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Comfort colors, comfort colors. Comfort. Comfort colors. Gotta have the front pocket. The front pocket. Where's comfort colors front pocket? All right, well, that's fine. Okay. We should do graphite, sage, granite, espresso, brick. Ice blue. Okay, royal. Midnight. This actually takes a little bit of work, guys. So, and it's just going to be the backside. Crunchberry, I'm not a fan of. Always crimson because we're here in the South. Crimson Tide, right? And then do a little bit of, depending on, your UT bowls. And of course, ivory is nice. Okay. Oh, all right. So that's it. That's all we've got. We're going to go ahead and do all the sizes. I think, should be the same. Oh, whoa. These are different. All right, we'll just unselect that then. All right. All right. And then we're going to do... Okay. Wait a second. We don't want to do white. No white. So we got ivory. Ivory is better. Okay, add text. So let's see. I wonder what actual kind of... See what it says. All right, we got to eat these eggs too before they get too cold. Some eggs and greens. Sriracha. Okay, we'll go with Garamond, Georgia. Garamond, Georgia. Okay, we don't have like either of those. No. Oops. Okay. Oh, lobster. Yeah. Okay, Monospace, Roboto. Ooh, Bebas noise. Let's try that one. Math Manor. Math more. Okay. Or we could try a Roboto. Mono. I don't know about that one. Courier. Courier. I think that one's probably the closest to like coding. Why can't it just do that? There we go. Let's see what All right, everybody. I got to hide this. I got to do a little bit of work. Okay. I'll be right back as well. right, just watched a conspiracy video. Let's see if we can go find this so-called yeah, right.
Well, Dave, the SpaceX Falcon 9 is going to
Why is he calling it? Why is he saying, well, Dave?
launch from Vandenberg Air Force Base, and for extraordinary that we can see that a rocket can actually take
We gotta skip around to
it almost looked right, and such a great thing to be watching here. And here we go. Now you see the sun hitting, and look at that, really taking off now. My goodness. And now you'll see it continue to shine through the night sky as it hits another thrust set right there. Just see the trail it's leaving behind. Absolutely amazing.
They're saying that's like it's skipping across the firmament, but like they're not even.
It looks as though a cloud of smoke with its own mind is just shooting through the sky. This is absolutely incredible.
What is that, I wonder?
Again, you're watching visible Air Force Base. This rocket launch from Vandenberg Air Force Base. This visible from Bakersfield.
That's not. Oh my gosh. Look, while I have my reservations about Neuralink, I seriously can't get behind the Earth being flat. Come on. Dive into the profound connection between the ancient Chinese philosophy of yin and yang. Okay, let's shift gears. Whew. Sugar rush, sugar high, ate too many donuts in so little time. Join me as we explore how the dynamic balance of opposites can enlighten our understanding of mental health, while we discuss personal reflections, share insights on managing mood swings, and how embracing our dualities can lead to the empowerment of growth. Tune in for our thoughtful discussion, interactive Q&A on something that I will only learn in real time through ChatGPT and Grok, and a community dedicated to mental health awareness over on our Discord. Write a reflective piece on how my experience with bipolar mirrors the principles of yin and yang, the constant interplay of opposites, the need for balance, and the idea that both elements of highs and lows are essential to the whole. Discuss how this duality has shaped your understanding of yourself and your leadership, resilience, and adaptability. Briefly introduce the concept of the yin yang. So it has roots in Chinese philosophy. It dates over to 3,500 years in Chinese texts, such as the I Ching, the Book of Changes, one of the oldest classics in Chinese literature. The yin-yang theory was further developed in Taoism and Confucianism. So the Tao is what some people would call the way, which is in modern culture reference, like this is the way. So this is the Tao. The Tao is the way that we should be pursuing. And in Chinese cosmology, or what some people could probably call astronomy, it is the duality of the forces that drive the universe through its ups and downs, or what I would maybe call a wavelength or pattern of in and out and up and down and all around. So that's how I would view that. Let's get you guys back over. What would it look like for the camera to be placed? Maybe like right there. Boop, 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 boop. No, not good. Right here is where it's best. Just enough. Okay, so the Taijutsu, the Taijutsu, consists of a circle. You guys know what the yin yang looks like: the black and the white, the masculine and the feminine. Okay, so that is true. There is I think a masculine and feminine, and I'm actually glad that I referenced my journals earlier, because check this out, because this goes back. This just proves that it goes back for me for quite a while. Just give me a moment here. You guys can read on the screen a little bit more about the yin and the yang as you will, but you guys know that 76 is my thing. It's my number. And if you do the 76 in such a way, you can make it cross over like that, so that you may get that. And this is probably the only tattoo that I would ever get on my body, because my dad drew that for me in my journal, and he made that art. And my dad is, well, my guiding light in so many ways. I mean, as my mom is too. So, but he was the artist of the family. And if you want to see a little bit into my brain, this is something that I drew when I was like a long time ago. My brain's very, very wild and messed up. So that's the yin and the yang. It is, and everybody has a masculine and feminine to them, because that's just how everybody is. We all have the give and the take, the ups and the downs, the ins and the outs, the as aboves, so belows. And so every person needs to discover that masculine and feminine energy within themselves. If you are a very masculine male, very much like me, where you work out, man smash, man hunt, man lift heavy things, you also need to find that feminine energy in yourself as well, to truly balance and thrive yourself. Okay. So the core principles of the yin yang, of course, the duality and the interdependence. So just as like being married to the opposite sex, this interdependence of existing cohesively, right? They are intertwined. They are mixed without necessarily being homogenous. They are heterogeneous in a way. The cyclical nature, just like with bipolar and riding the wave, right? So I'll get my ride the wave rock. Ah! Whoa, it bounced away. Uh-oh. So my ride the wave rock, thank you to Rachel out at Vanderbilt. We'll put that up here now with my other trinkets. Okay. Balance and harmony. A state of equilibrium between yin and yang leads to harmony, while imbalance causes chaos or stagnation. And so living with bipolar, you can very much get caught up in the stagnation or the chaotic. And much of being a business owner is bringing order to chaos. I'm going to stop because there's probably some copyright issues on that one. Let's go back over here. Hey guys, I hit 200. All right. Oh man. Oh man, you guys haven't even been reading along with me here as I've been reading. Yay, I hit 200. All right, let's see what the live stream says. Live now. It doesn't say there's any restrictions or copyrights yet. Okay. Yeah, but let me hit the videos. Select the all. Go to the back. Hit the copy and the paste. Hit the save. Hit the back button. Like, are we sure we haven't had any copyright violations? Because that's normally not the case. Top chat, live chat, all chat, chat. Beautiful, amazing. I love it. So, at about the 50-minute mark, we get into it. We're talking about the yin yang. Okay. Nothing is purely yin or yang. Each contains a measure of the other, right? Represented by the white dot and the black dot in and of itself of the other. The theory of yin yang underpins traditional Chinese medicine, where health is seen as a balance between both cool, moist energies and warm, dry energies. Yin deficiency might manifest as dryness. Yang could appear as inflammation or hyperactivity. Tai Chi are based on the principles of the yin yang. Movements reflect the balance between soft and hard. Feng Shui, the practice of arranging living spaces to harmonize with natural energies, is rooted in yin yang theory. Proper balance promotes well-being and prosperity. Philosophy and ethics. Taoism heavily integrates yin yang, emphasizing the need to align oneself with the natural flow of life. It also influences moral and social harmony in Confucianism. Nature and ecology. It is used to understand natural phenomena like weather patterns, ecosystems, and agricultural cycles. And just like eating those donuts is causing an immediate sugar crash. So a leader may need both of these, the yin and the yang, right? You need to be assertive for decision making. You need to be able to make decisions and move forward, but you also need the feminine energy as well, being able to listen to your cohorts, colleagues, and more. Okay, it's transcended into pop culture. It's not good versus evil. Okay, they are not moral opposites but complementary forces. They are dynamic and not static, not a fixed state. It's a fixed state representation of a fluid thing. If we could define what the yin yang looks like, it would probably be that like 4D bottle that we see. Let's see the 4D. I'm sure it knows what I'm talking about. The Klein bottle, of course, it's the Klein bottle.
Making a terrarium an object that cannot exist in our 3D world. A Klein bottle only works in a 4-dimensional space. Think of it this way.
So that would be, see, like the yin and the yang. That's how I would understand that. So it's very interesting. We're electricians. We use Klein tools, Klein bottles, yin yang. A lot of us are bipolar. Anywho. So we're going to do contextual interpretation of the yin yang of my life. Very interesting. The 5 elements, so it integrates well with that theory, which, you know, the book of the 5 rings, funny and interesting how he talks about the rings in his book, but he does talk about, he's got the water scroll, the fire scroll, the earth scroll, the wind scroll, and the water scroll. Now it says metal in that. I don't know. Okay, metal might be wind. I don't know. When people see some things as beautiful, other things become ugly. When some people say, yeah, the highlights interdependence of nature of opposites, right? Beauty is in everyone. You can literally find beauty in every single person you meet. You just have to search and look for it. Practical takeaways, daily life balance. And anyway, the way that I find beauty in people is through their intelligence, which I challenge people. I always challenge people, and I always have, especially in today's internet age on Facebook and comments and Instagram. I'm always a cyberpunk of sorts. I go and I challenge people to prove what they say. You know, people can say a lot of things, but if they can't back it up with citations or sources, then then it's just kind of bunk. And so I always like to challenge people on their beliefs and why they believe it. And that's what I'm hopefully trying to do in this live series, this streaming series of you guys just getting to like hang out, be part of this community and join in. It's just, we're just kind of like searching for answers together and finding ways to back up these beliefs that we're coming to find on our own. As I work through my own bipolar diagnosis and have read through the Art of War and other military texts, Methods of the Sema, and Taigong's 6 Secret Teachings. Klein, 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 Klein. Klein, 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 Klein bottle, the Klein bottle and representation. And the Tao is the sugar high, the art of war, and we're gonna hit enter. I think, yes, I love the explanation. How can we craft an essay or book from this starting point? Boom shakalaka. Let's see what ChatGPT puts out. Memory updated. I love it. That's the best thing that I found about ChatGPT versus Grok so far, is ChatGPT's memory. I've been testing Grok to do memory tasks about me, and it's not doing it so great. But this is fun because this is like our own little exploration into prompt engineering as well. All right, we're gonna start heating up some water for tea. And we got the caffeine rush. Yes, we do. We got a caffeine rush. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Doop, 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 doop. Where is my blackjack? Oh, this thing is going to drive me wild. It's cute as heck. It's a little toy vacuum for the kiddo, but oh my gosh, there's just nowhere to put it. All right. This like whole thing should be like the reason I should probably never buy donuts again, and also a good reminder that I need to stay on my mood stabilizer medication. That's what I think. I mean, maybe we should make it less stigmatized. Okay. The military mindset of the Tau. Oh my gosh. Right here. Man, I got like so into the AI stuff early on, and then I guess I got distracted or busy with work. I don't know. And now I have 3 jobs tomorrow, so there's that to think about. As much as I want to sit around and play around with the AI, quote unquote play, drink my tea and sit in my comfy chair, I'm gonna have to go out, get into some crawl spaces and diagnose some stuff as well. I feel like I need a nap after eating those donuts. Not cool, man. All right, we gotta get the music going again. Hopefully it stays copyright free because it's supposed to be creator safe. I just got a lot of views on Dragon's Dogma. Nobody watched my Apex 23, which I don't blame them. Nobody wants to watch an old man play Apex. Yeah, an overzealous general. Too many resources, too much time, burns out, leads to disaster. This is so true, sowing doubt. Got to focus on the small wins during these times. Okay. Man, everything's fallen in crypto. Portfolios. Well, the markets are starting to come back up a smidge, a hair. Well, the whole reason I picked up my phone was to read a text from my wife, not put it away. Ugh. Golly, what do you do when you're like this tired? You go and get water is what you do. Okay, big old cup of glass of water. Big old vaso de agua incoming. Is that a YouTube notification? What's that about? all of time already exists. The future has already happened. Sometimes I feel like that. So, like, how do we fix it? What do we do? I have this book. It's upstairs, I believe. What kind of person reads the Art of War? That's not true.
Gameplay disruption.
Dude, I was so tilted last night at that freaking guy.
Just floated down.
Dude, I was so tilted at this guy last night. Oh my word. I did good on this match. I'm listening for footsteps right there. Because there are people running. There's a whole squad that's about to wipe us, actually. This Revenant's not bad, but we should have got out of there, I guess. Yeah, I hid right here, and I was like, fuck, what do I do? Because I already stopped. He was there at the gym today while I was working out. Fourteen dimensions. Not bad. I mean, I can see it. The singing cerveza salesman. Did I ever actually... Did I delete that post? Nah. This is interesting. This post that I made back when I was actually living in Spain when I wrote this. I'm actually very happy I chose Taurusid over some of those other ones. Those other ones would have been right down my alley. But the one with Taurusid was probably the most challenging. That was fun. This I just went to this local bar / restaurant. They offered me a job, and I was like, I could do it, but I just worked 2 jobs in bar restaurant to save up the money to come live here for 4 months. So like, I'm gonna enjoy my time. And so this was an interesting thing about immigration at the time, because like, guys, like, we think immigration is a big problem here, but like, it's a big problem everywhere. They're like here, seriously, like in Africa and the Middle East, it's so war torn that like people just want out. Yeah, so their whole economy of like people who immigrate into Spain, or at least from what I knew, they they would do basically like live eBay or like or something. They would buy so much, they would buy something and try to resell it for a higher value. And so like if you bought a 12 pack or a 6 pack of like water bottles for I don't know, however many euros, 3 or 4 euros, then you would sell each one for €1 a piece and you would try to profit on that margin. And like this was all like done in cash, by cash, for cash, so none of it was really taxed. And you would be out eating at a restaurant or something, and one of these people would come by with, you know, like a thing, like just full of sunglasses or bracelets or knickknacks or whatever, trying to sell to you. Anyway, yeah, one of them I always noticed looked like Harold Perrineau from Lost. This is true. This is a good reflection on sales at the time. It's mortal sin in sales and your happiness. And the inner self, this is a good reflection on how the inner self turns into the outer self, right? Like what you believe inside, even with the struggles that we have, like me with my bipolar and the master sabotage of like the enemy within me, still it's a battle that I'm happy to overcome and become this person that I have become, losing the weight that I lost, doing the things that I did. Yeah, this guy, the smiling salesman, the singing cerveza salesman we met on the beach. One of the big side hustles is selling beer. Which, and then I go on to discuss the botellon, which is like the street party. And one of the beautiful things about Spain was the blocks, the city blocks. They all had parks in the middle. So you had the roads on each side, a central park in the middle, and then your housing and stores and tiendas and stuff on the side. And so like there's so much greenery within the city itself. It's so well put together and well thought out. And so part of the thing is to like go out to these botellons at night, these public places, and just be social. And this is where these cerveza salesmen would go. Most of them were from the Middle East. But the botellon starts and the students gather. Their side hustle starts. After a long day of keeping the store open, selling anything you could find in a convenience store, you grab the ice cold beer to take out and start selling. You don't know anything, not even English, no Spanish or English, but you can read the top of the can. Birra, cerveza, beer, cerveza. These are all different like languages that would be on the can. So you hope as you read it, someone will know what you're selling. It's dangerous work. The police can arrest you for it, but there's a market. Thirsty tourists and a penniless partiers turn to you in times of need, willing to pay the €1 premium for a can of subpar super cold beer. The competition is fierce. There are several other cerveza salesmen surrounding you around the corner. Your success is largely based on luck and timing. It's amazing that after like a decade of like not writing, I can't write like this anymore. Like back when I was in school, this is like the quality that I could write, and now I can't write like that. I'm like depending on AI. After you learn a few more words like fria, cold, and hello beautiful, how are you? Hola bonita. Como estas? You interact much better with your prospective parched clientele. This is literally written by me. Like the AI didn't exist in 2012. Yep, they all just like cerveza, beer, you know, in their Middle Eastern accents. When sales take a turn for the worse and you realize it's time for a new tactic, what did one salesman turn to? Singing. Although hardly the melodious harmonies of your favorite singer with no essence of timing or rhythm, it was kind of annoying at first. And our group on the beach had just finished working 4 hours on the logo and tile research. We wanted to relax, not listen to another cerveza salesman singing clashing cantations of very, very cold beer, fria cerveza, very, very cold beer, fria cerveza. A few members of the group started to poke fun at the singing salesman. On his third pass, I was taken back to my youth at minor league baseball game where the aisle workers sold cotton candy, drinks, and Budweiser. You can hear them now as they make their rounds up and down the stadium stairs. Cotton candy here, ice cold Coca-Cola, a guttural Budweiser, Bud Light, cold beer, get your cold beer here. As I had the quick trip down memory lane, I couldn't help shout them back as he sang. Not understanding, he approached our group. Instead of giving up when we waved him off, he squatted down near us and started singing and interacting. He tried 2 times, 3 times, 4 times to sell us a beer. He would leave disappointed, as it was too early for us to start drinking in the day. After he left, we began discussing how at least he is trying to set himself from the monotone carbon copies of his brethren. I felt respect. I wanted to buy a beer for this alone. Here is a guy who is trying. Alas, I hadn't eaten a beer and no protein first. Blasphemy! Plus, there was a party planned with the rest of the EPS students that promised free food and drink. I wasn't ready. Marshmallow test time. I went for a walk on the beach and came back, ready to relax some more. Not even a few minutes later, I could hear the sing-song rhythm of the cerveza salesman. He joined our group and playfully interacted with us, offering beer, Coca-Cola, or potato chips. Not yet, I thought. Renz and Ben bought a beer after the salesman's third try. Okay, maybe I allowed myself the temptation. Then Tom bought one too. I heard myself, okay, well, if everyone else is going to start, and forked over one of my sweetly saved euros. I took the can, icy cold to the touch, popped the top and took a few sips. The beer, Amstel, was refreshing. The beach was hot. After a 16-hour fast, the calories were needed by my body. It felt good. After some time, I finished the beer and I told myself, no more, you need to eat. Woe is me, for the salesman returned shortly with the same consistency as before. We all bought another one, even though we had been approached by several other beermen in the meantime. The singing cerveza salesman won our hearts. We only wanted to buy from him. Our group later talked about how we remembered this man's face and how simple tactics won us over in the end. This is a very important lesson that can be applied to all areas of sales and even life. On the days it feels like you're on the hot beach wearing jeans and a polo, doing your best to look presentable, you're tired, sweaty, upset. If you keep a smile and playful attitudes, your clients will love you. Be original, find a quirk, capitalize on it, adjust your sales pitch to your audience, even if you can't speak the language. To turn this into a side hustle, you can set up outside a stadium after a major sporting event and sell bottled water and cold drinks, maybe some cheap snacks. The people just leaving will feel refreshed to see much lower prices than they were just exposed to inside. This can spur someone to action. Be happy. The parents are upset because they just spent $6 on a Coke and $18 on hot dogs and pretzels for the kids. They don't want to see some financial misery in you as you try to sell them a bottle of water for $2. Have fun. Having a side hustle should be entertaining and fulfilling for you. Thrive on the fact that you are helping people save money from the evil corporate giant, or imagine that you are living the American dream, because you are.